We are looking at lesson 12 now. This is your make assignment for your traversals. So this one, it comes with the activity guide. I'm going to go through that in a second. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about what the app looks like. So this app, it's called the Random Forecaster. So what it's going to do when you run it, you click this forecast button, and it's going to generate a random city and tell you what the high, the low. It's going to show you an image and then tell you what the weather conditions are for tomorrow in this city. Right, so this is Jackson, high of 95, low of 71, overcast, clouds. Every time I click it, it gives me a new city and a new weather forecast. Right, so you are going to have to build this app from scratch. So obviously you're going to be importing some list, right, using a data set that code.org it's going to tell you to use. You're going to have to use a couple of those list patterns to get this done. Mainly you're going to be doing the filter list pattern, right? Because you are going to get a data set that's going to have all of these cities and weather conditions. You then need to kind of randomly use that random list pattern so that you can generate a random city and then get the appropriate information by looping through these different lists and creating the filtered list to kind of show what the weather is for that day. So this activity guide is going to be really important for you this week. This is not the easiest app to get through. I know there are some videos online that'll kind of help you walk through this, so I kind of suggest that you look at those. But for the most part, code.org does change these apps a little bit every year, so you're not going to find a video that matches it exactly, but you will get like really, 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 really close, right? So what they're going to do, again, is they show you the app, they tell you what the different element IDs are. Step 2 is where you're going to plan, so the list, so the app uses the daily weather table, so you know that when you come in here, they're already going to have the daily weather table imported for you. So you're just going to have to write the code to get the columns that you need. So there's 6 columns used in this app. They start with the city and the forecast number, and then you need to figure out which 6 they are, but it's really, that part's not that difficult because for each one you need the city, the high, the low, the image, the condition, right? The other one that you need, that's the tricky one, it's the forecast number list, right? So if I look at this data set, I can see that there's the state, the city, the forecast number, which is that one I was just talking about. There's the description that you're going to need, right? There's the link to the icon for that day's weather. What you're going to notice is that for each city, like Anchorage, there's 5 days listed, right? And what they're getting at here is that the number of days from today, starting from day 1, for example, 1 equals today, 2 equals tomorrow. So if you're reading the instructions, this is supposed to show the weather for tomorrow. So when you're filtering, you need to make sure that you filter for this forecast number 2, because 2 is always going to be tomorrow, the way this data set is laid out, right? So even if you don't understand how this data set works or where these forecast numbers come from, just know you're going to need a line in there that says, if forecast number equals 2, that's the one that you want to add, right? Because that is tomorrow's weather. So it's going to walk you through the different lists that you need. It's going to show you the pattern that you need to use to do this. It's the multi-list filter pattern, right? So kind of use this activity guide. You don't have to turn it in, but you will struggle to get this done if you're not looking at this activity guide. All right. So again, if you have any questions, come by my room. Otherwise, good luck and have fun doing this.